Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there may be somebody around here that is trying to sabotage me. Sounds like Jurassic Park, don't it? What is?
No way you can't hear that.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I don't even see her. Tater. She's in the back there. There she is.
Like that.
I don't know. Here she comes. Ooh, welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh my gracious.
Oh, goodness.
Good morning, Peach. How you doing? Oh, sorry. Good morning, Peach. How you doing, baby? Morning, Dee Dee. Hey, girl. Dee Dee says she gotta take care of things around here.
You know what I was just thinking?
What's that?
So you know, well, I'll just show you. You know, Peach's food's called Squeals of Joy.
Yeah.
It's too bad Pocket's food's not called Squeals of Joy, because Pocket's the one that squeals.
That is true.
So maybe they should make a horse feed that's called Squeals of Joy.
Maybe they should make a cow feed that's called T-Rex of Joy.
Good thinking, Dustin.
Oh, goodness. Well, good morning, Cog Squad. Welcome to Cog Hill Jurassic Park. We got velociraptors over here, shake and bake, Nugget, and the T-Rex in the back. You gonna get the dinosaurs or the T-Rex? T-Rex Tater. Or Tater the T-Rex. How about that? Y'all, it takes a village to run this farm. Let's see here. Big Willie. Right there. I see Willie. Willie's giving you the eye over there.
Yes, it's Tater's food. Tater is a T-Rex. She comes first.
Look at him sticking his nose in there. I'm coming, Willie. I'm coming, brother. All right. There's that. Get that joint lubricant on there. Right there. Horse vitamins. And Willie's forage. Right here.
I think it's safe to say that he likes the forage.
He loves the forage, and it don't take much at all, y'all. It's just like a little handful. Listen. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, me. I'm letting the horses feed soak here real quick. And we're still getting y'all's cast iron out right here. This is gonna go out today. And we're doing shifts too, like Brooke's mom. Like Brooke's mom will come and do some while we're out doing something. I've been kind of doing it late at night. When everybody's kind of gone to bed, I'll come out here late at night and do some. And we're really tag teaming it. Mary Carl comes and helps and does some. And we're getting it out though. We are getting it out, y'all. We really are. How is that breakfast this morning, girl? Is it good? Is it good? Sounds like it's good. Here you go, Peach. Got Peach's water ready. You ready to get everybody else?
I am.
All right.
I'm ready if you are. It's not just horses, it's dinosaurs too.
Dinosaurs too. Everybody.
Don't leave them out.
We're not gonna leave the dinos
I'm gonna let you
out.
go first.
Little dino nuggets. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. Come on. Come on, Big Willie. Come on, Big Willie. Look out, Willis. There you go, brother. All right, racing Resca. Here you go, baby. There you go. There you go. Look at here. I hope you got that fence off.
Something just hit me in the head.
Oh, goodness.
Did you see it?
I
It was a
didn't see it.
flying insect of sorts. Oh, sorry, Matilda. You hope I have it off?
Yeah,
Should I just test it?
test it.
She almost tested it for me.
It's off.
Ah!
Oh, it wouldn't have taken that long.
She just about touched
Yeah, I
it.
saw that. She knew it was off.
She knew it was off. She's a smart girl.
She is. All right, let's go check on the Ancona chicks. Ancona. I think that's how you say it. Pretty sure that's how you say it. It's an old heritage breed chicken that we've introduced here on the farm. We've had this breed before. Brooks talked about it some in her videos too, but gorgeous breed. Old breed. But also probably not your friendliest chicken. So if you want some friendly chickens, I wouldn't recommend this breed. But great foragers, great egg layers, and they do lay white eggs. And Brooke wanted to add that color to the mix. Hey girls, aren't they pretty?
They are beautiful.
They are pretty chickens.
And they're not always back there like that. We just clean their brooder out.
And they all kind of do that too, not just this breed. I mean, if they were Rhode Island Reds, they do the same thing.
It's over, girls.
Just in their nature.
Got you cleaned out.
Good deal.
They have grown.
Yeah, they're growing fast. Growing real fast.
You know, their tail feathers are pretty long.
Yeah.
They look like they're all roosters.
Right.
But they're not.
They're not, yeah.
They're not. They're a heritage breed chicken, and some of those older chickens, they can have spurs even.
Females can have
in the
spurs.
hens.
Yep.
And their tails can grow out faster than a normal, chicken can. And they tend to look more like roosters.
Yep.
But I do believe I have all
I
females.
think so too. We'll see though.
Time will tell.
We'll see.
Time will tell. I've been known to be wrong
That's
a time
right.
or two.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I tell you what, these girls are much... I can see that they're foragers
Yep.
even in this brooder.
Right.
Of course, it's a barn. We have flies flying around.
Right.
And they are much more interested in something that gets in their area
Yeah.
to try to catch it, meaning flies,
Right.
than the other chicks that I've had in the past in this brooder. The rest of them, they just kind of, give me my food, give me my water. That's my buddy. But they're just constantly looking for stuff. And that's what we want. We want them to go out and forage and, look for insects and free range, which
Yeah,
is what
agree.
they are intended to do. We're
Great free rangers.
not keeping our chickens in a coop locked up all the time because, well, we just don't have to.
This would not be a good breed if you didn't have space.
As soon as we get the new bus built and, look, she's looking for flies right now.
She is. See her? There she went. She got something.
She got a little bug or something.
Look at her.
They're constantly looking.
Yep.
Oh, I don't
got
know
bug.
what that was. She's proud of it, though.
Yeah, they're big foragers.
So I like that.
Yeah.
But you just need to know what you're getting before
Buying some chickens.
you sign up for it.
This is not, I wouldn't say this was an entry-level chicken.
No, and the feed stores don't do a good job at explaining that.
They do not.
You see something black and white that's polka dotted,
and
oh,
it's
that's
probably-
cute.
And it's not the feed store fault. I'm sure that these hatcheries just kind of send them.
But they
and-
have extras of something. That's what I believe the feed. Some of them order them specific, but I think in some feed, that one was mad because the
That's
other one
all.
got a bug. In some feed stores' case, they just get what's left over.
Yep.
And this is not something you would want to.
Correct. Yeah, you would definitely want to do your research.
But they are cute.
They are cute.
Somebody has them, and they wish they didn't.
That's right.
It's not me, though.
All right, let's move you guys over. Right, baby? We're going to move y'all over to the pasture. Yeah. Now, in the last video, when I talked about or showing how we're feeding the horses and the cows now and how everybody does such a great job, a lot of y'all said that y'all noticed Resca limping. And we've talked about it, but we hadn't gone into great detail about it. Now, Resca, of course, most of y'all know, is a retired racehorse. mega racehorse. Like, she's got royalty, huge royalty. Her granddaddy and her daddy are won millions in the horse race world. Now, I think, what did she win? 47,000? Is that what you won, baby? $47,000, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. But Resca is a retired racehorse. We don't know all of her background. Truly, we do know that she was a rescue at some point. And Miss Nancy, who got her before us, got her back up to health and got her going and got her in the shape she's in now. But all that being said, she has arthritis. Now, she has arthritis in her back legs, and some of y'all notice her limping a little bit. And we've talked about that she has arthritis, but we haven't gotten into the great details. But being that she's 22 years old, was a racehorse, we know for a fact too that the Amish owned her at some point and used her as a working horse. And the Amish can be a little, I don't know what word to use. I don't want to say rough or harsh because that's a generalization, but they can work them pretty good. And so she has since formed arthritis in her back legs. And on a typical day, she's fine. She's really, really fine. You can lightly ride, well, let's take that back. A child or someone small in weight or not as heavy as a full-grown man can lightly ride her a little bit. But if she gets it agitated, and of course in the video the other day, sorry, I noticed that the door's off here. Don't need that, do we, guys? Oh, Willie. Willie said, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing today? Right, buddy? But in the video of the day, her and Willie got excited. We're running around in the pasture a good little bit. And that probably just got it flared up a little bit. But you can see this morning, she's perfectly fine. And that's why she gets lubricant, is because of her joints. Now, I don't know if that'll ever turn into something really, really serious. Honestly, don't know. But right now, she is she's healthy. She's a healthy girl. To be 22 years old, yeah, you're a good baby. Yes, you are. You are a good baby. Yeah. All right, let's get these guys moved over. Come on, buddy. Look at his little trot. Oh, goodness. Ain't he cute? Man, he's cute. I see you done made it outside. Yeah. What you got? You got a mess, don't you?
I'm living life on the edge.
You are living life on the edge. Yeah. I just was living life on the edge too.
You're about to be again.
Oh. Let me cut this off.
Hang on, let me balance.
There.
How many do you think?
22.
Wrong.
Oh, how many?
29.
Woo!
I dropped one.
So it's 30.
No.
Or it's 29.
It was 29. It's 28 now. That's okay though.
I know. I wonder what happened here.
I don't know.
That is crazy.
I can't figure it out myself.
I can tell you I didn't do that.
Oh, I know you didn't do it. I mean, you're my He-Man and all, but you're not that much of a He-Man.
That is really crazy.
I'm sorry, Jason. You didn't smile or laugh or anything.
I was trying to think. I looked and I don't have an extra one, so we're gonna have to go buy one.
Well, I want to hit it with a hammer and see if it won't go
I
back.
think it's gonna break.
Well, what's it gonna hurt?
It won't hurt nothing.
It won't hurt a single thing.
Probably a crowbar more than a hammer, I think.
I think I'm gonna hammer it.
Okay.
You know, we're living life on the edge as it is.
We're batting 1,000 right now, so.
Hey! Guess what?
What? Oh yeah.
Where's your bracelet?
The goats take them off.
Jason Smith.
When we let the animals over here, the goats and whoever come take them off my darn thing. They trying to get me fired.
You know what would have happened if I hadn't came back here?
Oh, I would have saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there may be somebody around here that is trying to sabotage me. I don't know which one it could be. But they took my bracelet off this water. They took my bracelet off that water. It's still on the cow water. So maybe the cows are, you know, keeping them straight and looking out after me, but I don't know which one of them it is. But one of them's after me. It is. I don't know if they want me to get fired or they don't want me to get that 25-cent raise. One of the two. I just don't, who'd want to do that to Farmer Jason? I declare. But, I do have some new bracelets, so I may have to go to the house and get one of those. For sure. Along with our new shirts. Check this one out. This is one of my favorites. Now, this one's pretty cute right here. It says, love is a four-legged word. I mean, come on. Cute and so true, right? You can find these on our website. Y'all know where that is, but if not, that is www.coghillfarm.com.
Good morning. Good morning.
Holly, you don't know who's trying to sabotage me around here, do you? I know you won't let it happen on your watch, will you? No, you will not let it happen on your watch. All right, girl. Let's go take care of the back garden. Come on, let's go. Load up. I take that back, Holly. Don't load up. Look what I found in the back, right here. Well, my camera didn't adjust coming out of the barn, did it? Let's reset this thing. Oh, goodness. Donkeys across the street. Oh, here comes our donkeys. Listen. Donkey drama. Oh, goodness. Holly, don't load up, because look what I found, girl. Holly. She don't know. Watch this. Watch when I bounce it, though. Oh, here we go. More donkey, though. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. That's Snow White and the company. No, I thought we was fixing to have the jets and the sharks going on around here. She doesn't know I found it. Let's see. Oh, I love it. She knows it now, doesn't she? I told y'all. You ready? Good morning, Sheriff. Oh, hey. Listen, I know you're not an investigator or a detective. You're the sheriff. But, listen, I want you to do me a favor. Somebody around here is trying to throw me under the bus. And not the Gus bus, but the bus, the employment bus. You know what I mean? They bent the gate latch. And so the gate got open and Pocket was, you know, not in her pasture, which wasn't no big deal because, I mean, the horses get along fine. But that happened day before yesterday, and Brooke caught that. And have you noticed that my bracelets, my do not forget to turn the water off bracelets, are coming up missing? I left the water on in the back, but luckily it wasn't too long. But I'm telling you, something's going on around here, and I just need you to, you know, do what you do. Let me know if you find anything. If you make any arrests and all, shoot me a text, okay? I appreciate you. I tell you what, I'm not one to bribe, you know, law enforcement, but I will make you a mud hole over here. I'm just saying. I mean, this is technically not a bribe at all. All right, partner. You have a blessed and wonderful day. All right, Holly, let's go, girl. Come on, let's go. All right, I got to show y'all what's going on back here in the back. See, can't nobody sabotage me back here because this is my space back here. But look back here in the garden. But doesn't it look quite different back here? Indeed, it does. Right here. Got to the back Alabama potager garden cleaned up and cleared out. Getting ready for that fall garden. As a matter of fact, we may plant some in these two beds right here. I got to get some more soil. I've dropped down, as you can see. All that compost I had in the bottom has dropped down. And I just don't think this is ready for plants to be living in this bottom section yet. I don't think it's had enough time to compost all the way down, and I don't want it to burn my plants because it can do that. If your compost is too hot, it can burn your plants. And you can see, y'all remember we did a lasagna layer here. We got cardboard in here, and we got old compost from the farm in here. And then we put that raised bed soil and potting soil and whatever else I can find to put in here on the top layer. But you can see how it's dropped down on us right here. You can really see it over here. This one may be the worst one right here. You can see it's really dropped down. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is untreated oak back here we have for the raised beds right here. They're not railroad ties, they're untreated, but we did come back with a torch and burned them or scorched them. And that's called, I forget what that's called, but it's something that I think originated in Japan to help preserve the wood. Well, I will say this. These guys are almost 3 years old, and they may be 3 years old, but they are starting to rot pretty good on me. I think I got some life left in them. I don't think they're just gonna fall apart and crumble anytime soon, but in the next, I think in 2 years, I'm gonna have to regroup on this. And I don't quite know what I'm gonna do yet, but that experiment did not work for me. Now, some of y'all may have done it and it works great. And it's not like, too, if this were to fall over, this soil is just not gonna go like that. It's gonna kind of stay in that little same shape. It will. There will be some work you'll have to do, but it's not going to just fall out and be flat and have to start all over again. And I knew that going into this. So we have to come up with something more permanent, per se, than this. I'm really leaning towards doing metal ones in here, and we could do a little bit at a time, you know. Since these are not falling all down right now, we could start substituting them out. Another thing while I'm back here, what I'm planning on doing is I'm more than likely are going to stop this garden right here. These two beds right here will be the last ones on this side. I'm going to relocate these beds for sure. I don't need it to come all the way out here like it's doing. It's just too much. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do back here yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm really leaning towards, and it would be some work, but I'm really leaning towards possibly getting Greg to bring me 2 or 3 loads of topsoil back here and us putting grass on this side, because honestly, the maintenance with this gravel is more than if we had to cut the grass back here. At least if we cut the grass back here, I can get on the lawnmower and run over it in 5 minutes, it's cut. As it stands right now, we either gotta pull these weeds, we could torch these weeds, or we can chemically remove these weeds. To me, that's just way too much work. It is, it's just way too much. So I'm just trying to make things easier. And my garden going that way is, I'm done with that. And we can make this over here more of like a park-like setting. We got that pergola over here that we can move, put some lights on it, put some benches out here. We could really make it more like a sitting area right here by the garden, and maybe put some shade over here of some sort. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out for sure. I might even get my buddy Tracy from Just Dig It Farm to come over here and maybe give me some ideas. But keeping up with this back garden, keeping up with the front garden, keeping up with the fruit orchard, keeping up with the side garden, among all my other roses and things I got planted here is just, I can't keep up. I cannot keep up doing that, plus everything else we're doing. So I'm learning. We're gonna consolidate. And y'all can see these fall garden plantings are ready. That's fast. That was fast. It has not been, I don't think it's been 4 weeks, and they're ready to go in the ground. And that's typically the kind of way it goes with greens in fall garden, is these guys are gonna sprout, be ready a lot faster than a lot of the summer stuff that we grow around here. And which makes this great because you can do a lot of succession planting or a little later planting, you know what I mean? But let's get these watered in today. And I tell you what, I may plant some. I really might. I got some compost over there. I can add to those smaller beds and at least get our collard greens. And I don't know, we'll figure out what we want to get in the ground right now, but I'm really leaning towards my collards. All right, just went and grabbed my, all right, before we plant, I went and grabbed my Hoss organic fertilizer here. I always like to put that in when I put my starts in the ground. Most of y'all know that though, but if not, I do like to use the organic fertilizer when I put my starts in the ground, my seedlings. Gives them a good start. It's not high in anything. This one is 544, so it's 5% nitrogen, 4% phosphorus, and 4% potassium. Nitrogen is the one you got to watch out for. This one's not high, so I don't have to worry about it burning or killing my little tender seedlings yet. And this is slow released, so this will, you know, give them something to eat a little bit over time until they get a little bit bigger, and we can give them something, you know, a little higher in value. And this is organic fertilizer, so it will build up your soil. Also, I'm wearing my gloves. Farmer Jason tip of the day. I know I've given some of y'all this tip before, but just in case somebody's new watching this video. If you deal with any type of organic fertilizer, it's not the most awful thing you smell in the world. It's not. But it's not the most pleasant, I can tell you. And if you get your hands and throw this out, it's going to stay on you all day, probably half a day tomorrow. You can scrub a Gojo, you can do what you want. You know, it's going to hang around like a hair in a biscuit, okay? It's just not going to come off. You're going to have to wear it off. We got to go to town today, drop off a pallet of cast iron at the UPS store and grab a battery for Esso. And I don't want Caleb over there at the UPS store, you know, thinking that I didn't take a bath, I've been rolling around in moody patties or whatever, you know. He wouldn't say anything, but he'd be thinking it. All right, let's get our collard greens planted. I'll see how much I can get in here. I'm really loving this, that I am deciding to kind of get smaller with my gardens because it's just way too overwhelming for me right now. And which is great because I can show y'all, I can show you how much food you can grow in a small space. You're going to be surprised how much it is. I know not everybody has, you know, acreage. So this is gonna be pretty awesome. You're gonna see that you can get a lot in a small space. Really can. Look at here. I got the butter knives that one of you sent me right here, so I don't have to go inside and get one of Brooke's kitchen butter knives. Oh, me. Keep me out of doghouse. I mean, somebody's already out to get me as it is. I don't need to get in any more trouble around here. All right, let's see how many collard greens we can get in this bed. Got our trusty butter knife. Got our hose. We're gonna put just a little handful of this organic fertilizer in there. Probably best if I get them out first. And collard greens, for the most part, y'all, and a lot of this goes with a lot of your fall garden plantings. Not all of them, but a lot are going to be cut and come back. So we'll harvest these leaves off these greens, and we'll do that several times this year. And I'm going to stagger it, and I'm going to squeeze them in here. Oh, big old earthworm. Look at that. Look at here, y'all. That's a good sight. Right there, we got us an earthworm in here. Here you go, buddy. Cover you back up. Now. All right, y'all, there we go. Collards are done. I got enough row for something else, so I think I'm gonna do cabbage. Good thing about the fall garden is you can really put a lot of food in a small area. Green stalk planters, planting bags, because most of this stuff like cabbage is not gonna get really massive unless you're trying to grow some type of county fair cabbage and come in first place. You should be able to get this on in here, and that goes with radishes, garlic, carrots. I mean, we can really get a lot of food in our garden this time of year. And there we go, y'all. Collard greens and cabbage in the ground. Since it is still pretty hot right now, we do have to watch for pests, and we do have to watch for weeds, and make sure we don't have any bolting. You can kind of slow bolting down. If you don't know what bolting is, that's when your vegetable or plant you plant goes to seed. Term usually is with greens, and I see it mostly with fall garden. But collard greens, mustard greens, lettuces, kale, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, you do not want those guys to bolt on you, because it will make them taste bitter. So if they start going to seed, then you know it's not going to be great. So that's why you don't want your fall plantings to bolt on you. And if it gets too hot, there's a chance that may do that. But typically these days, and especially the seeds that I get from Hoss, but since Hoss is in southern Georgia, the seeds that they carry typically are, what word do I want to say? Not anti-bolt, because they still can bolt, but semi-bolt resistant. I know that's not even right too, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Here. Nope. No smell. Smells like gloves. not Resca patties. Oh, and water. Water is going to be extremely important right now. When the temps start getting cooler, we don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. Unless, you know, you have a really dry winter. You know, that's what makes fall gardening so awesome. Less pest. Come on, girl. Let's go. Less weeds. Less heat. Less humidity. And it typically rains a lot more in the cooler months here.
I get in trouble on this farm sometimes for using the wrong tool, and what I just did was no exception. So y'all can tell Jason that I fixed the gate to where it closes, but what you don't need to tell him is what I used. It worked. It worked. Now I don't know if it'll open back up, but I got it closed. No halter for now.
All right, y'all, here we are at the UPS store, unloading skillets. You can see Brooke back there, and Caleb is right there, loading them up. And then almost every time we come, because it's so many skillets, it draws attention, and people are just amazed and, you know, just want to tell us a story about the skillets or whatever. And that's what's happening right now. It almost happens every time. All right, so we're back from town, and I got, well, you can't see it. There, my new battery for SO. Now, the one that was in there was an Everstar, which came from Wally World. And long story short, they didn't put the battery under a load when they tested it. They just put 12 volts on it, and y'all. So I was a little torn anyways, because that was a very, 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 very inexpensive, cheap battery. And not that I need a huge battery for SO, but if I had my choice, you know, I'd want a good battery. Plus the fact that we are running the diesel pump off of it to pump up gas for our implements here. And you hook it to that battery. I just wanted a good battery, and I just didn't trust that battery, and the fact that that fella told me the battery was okay, but I could leave it with him and he would run more tests on it. I was like, no, it's good, man. Just I'll just take it back with me. And I went and got a battery from O'Reilly's, a good one. I mean, not to the fact that the gentleman, I'm not saying he wasn't doing his job or anything like that, by all means. You know, they're just not, it's just training. It's just training. Training and experience, you know? And obviously they don't have the, oh goodness, the proper training and the proper equipment to check a battery like it's supposed to be checked. So I just decided it'd be best to get another battery, which I was leaning that way anyways, and that just made my decision for me. And I know that the battery is bad because I can put that battery in SO and it will not crank it with fully charged 12-volt battery. But I take the battery out of the side-by-side and SO cranks fine. So again, like I told you earlier or in the last video, just because it shows 12 volts does not mean that battery is good. Gotta have them cranking amps. And the only way to check the cranking amps is to have a special tester that puts that battery under a strain or load. And I must say, it really made me happy that there were some people out there that were so happy that I talked about batteries. They said that really, really helped them out a lot. All right, y'all. Got the battery in. Let's crank it up. On the money. Well, y'all let me know who you think's trying to pull one over on me. Leave it in the comments. Somebody's trying to sabotage me. I don't know who it is. Maybe we'll get to the bottom of it. I appreciate your investigating skills or investigative. Well, I appreciate your investigative Well, I appreciate your investigative skills. That's hard to say. Investigative skills. Got it that time. Some of y'all been watching some CSI, I bet. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Hope you have a blessed day. Hope it's the best day ever. Hope we see some of y'all on Saturday at Pedals from the Past. Come see us. Give us a hug. Give us a handshake. Best of all, hope it makes you smile like this video did. Catch you on the next one. Y'all be good.